I cannot believe I made the coziest crochet cardigan, and it's truly the cardigan of my dreams that will be a fall staple for me this season. I can't wait to show you how I turned some granny squares into this adorable cardigan. So before you get started, you need to make sure you make a total of 12 granny squares with a 5-round workup using a 10mm crochet hook and over, I think, a weight 6 yarn. And then I'm displaying this by showing how I lay it out a certain way. I also have a pattern for this to follow a diagram so you can visually also see how this layout works on my Etsy. It was linked below in the description. And I'm using my dandy little stitch markers as I put things together and label where everything should go. And then I'm going to show you how I work it together. I'm doing a whip stitch. I'll show you how to do that soon. And I'm just so excited with how this turned out. It's pretty standard and a very cozy oversized fit, so it should fit most if you follow this pattern. And now I'm going to show you how I attach the granny squares together. So following the diagram from the pattern, I am now starting by attaching the back of the sweater together, the back 4 panels that'll be laid out. So you get a darning needle, weave in the color yarn you'd like, and you're just going to whip stitch. And to whip stitch, all you need to do is make sure that you're attaching the correct ones together and make sure that the pretty sides are facing each other so that when you flip it inside out, that means all of this will be hidden and it'll look seamless and beautiful. But what you do is you worked in the back loops only, but to start, you find that first back loop here, like I am, on one of the granny squares. See, there's the front, and then here's the back. There's 2 loops. The back loop is the one furthest away from you. The front loop is closest to you. And the same with the other one. You find the back loop there, you put it in. I'm showing the 2 loops, and I'm now going into the back loop. Boom, so 2 back loops. So to start first, I like to pull through both, but don't pull through all the way, and I like to knot it off so that it stays secure and put before you work down the entire back of the panels. So here I am just making that knot right there, and then once that is done, it's so simple and pretty seamless. You just keep going back and forth into each loop, the back loops only, all the way down to the very bottom, or as far as the pattern calls for that you're working on if you just want to learn how to do a whip stitch. So here I am showing you how I do that. So again, you will see I'm going into the both back loops only and pulling through, and again, back loops only, pulling through, and you're always starting on the same side. So if I started on the back loops on the right side of my project, you'll continue on the right side and just keep weaving and stitching through. So that is the whip stitch, and I'm going to speed it up and show you my progress on how I attach this all together. Then when you flip it the other way is how it will show. You'll see how seamless and beautiful the stitching is looking, and then I'll be continuing all the way down through the rest of the cardigan. We're getting somewhere with my crochet cardigan. I'm loving it. It looks like a vest. It's a vest now. Literally really easy vest pattern if you want a vest. Just 4 granny squares and attach them. I did make an error though where I attached one of the armholes together, so that wasn't great. I had to undo the whole arm sleeve that I whip stitched together. I'm doing whip stitching all the way down and around, even on the top, because look how like seamless. Oh, it looks so beautiful. It's such like a seamless transition. I will come back very soon with some more updates on my cardigan. Hey guys, so I'm back and I have a cardigan update. I have officially finished the sleeves. So it was basically just it's the 2 granny squares, front and back, and then you do 5 rounds. I did 3 of the blue, 1 of the pink, and then 1 of the blue to kind of make like this fun little decoration marking of the pink on the sleeve. And then the same on the other sleeve. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4 granny squares for the sleeve. And then you work the granny stitch for 5 rounds, and I color changed again after the 3 rounds of the blue, then a round of pink, and a round of blue again. And I'm currently working on the front part of it. I'm adding in a little like more ribbing, doing a single crochet all the way around in the blue once you attach all the pink and blue granny squares together. And then so, because there's a lot of pink on this, which I like the color pink, but it was like too much for me, so I wanted to add more blue to it. So I'm going to be doing so I did 3 rows so far of 1 row with single crochet, just the front of the jacket or the cardigan, and then I'm doing, this is now my second round, I'm working a single crochet just in the back loops only, and that gives you like this ribbing effect. If you crochet, you've probably done it before for like hats or scarves, but I am in love with how this is looking. I will throw it on really quick. Can't believe I made this. Like, I have been making this. So many hours, so many days have been put into this project, but I couldn't be more excited with how it's turned out, and it is the perfect length, and it's so cozy. But yeah, look at her, she's so cute, and I literally just free-for-alled the pattern. I feel like this would be like this size would fit most at the crochet hook gauge and how many granny squares needed. It fits like an oversized, probably like an extra large. I'm assuming it would fit maybe a large or extra large this fits as. So it's a very nice oversized chunky feel, and I am obsessed with it. If you want one, I'll be selling them in all different colors, and I'll even be doing custom orders. I've been loving it. I originally saw this inspo on the Hope McLaughlin, or Hope, I think it's called Hope, I can't think of the brand name, but this right here, this cardigan I fell in love with, and I thought, why not try to make it my own? And I saw the price, so I was like, I'm just gonna now try to do my own DIY cardigan. So I am DIYing a almost $800 or $700 cardigan for less than $40. I'm able to do this. So until then, I will be back soon with updates. But until then, I'm going to continue crocheting, so be back soon. So here I am finishing off that final round of that blue I'm adding onto the cardigan, and then now at the very end I am just weaving in and tying off my ends so that I can wear this crochet cardigan. So stay tuned for the reveal coming very soon. I've officially made the coziest crochet cardigan, and I'm so excited to be able to share it with y'all. Let me know if you decide to pick up the pattern and make your very own. And be sure to tag me on socials at Crafty with Jackie. I'd love to see what you make, especially with any of my patterns, especially this crochet cardigan. So thanks for watching. Come back soon to see what I make next.